Hey again there guys, it's Ryan from Ronin RC, and today we're going to be looking at properly setting your gear mesh in a Traxxas two-wheel drive vehicle. Now this procedure is going to work for the Slash, the Rustler, the Bandit, the Stampede, pretty much all of Traxxas's well-known two-wheel drive vehicles. Okay, so the only thing you're really going to need for this is a 2mm hex driver. So let's go ahead and start right into it. What we're going to do is go ahead and remove the gear cover. Okay, now if underneath your gear cover somehow dust got in and your pinion and spur as well as inside the gear cover got dirty, now would be a good time to go ahead and clean those out. I already took the liberty and did that myself. Alright guys, now adjusting your gear mesh from here is actually very simple. As you can see, there are two screws right here, and these are what actually hold the motor in. Those are the two screws you need to adjust to set your mesh. So go ahead and start by loosening both of them. You don't need to unloosen them all the way, just enough to allow it to move around a bit. Okay, now that the motor's free, we can basically adjust the gear mesh completely from here. This top screw isn't going to play a big part, but what you want to do is push the motor all the way up against the gear cover. Tighten this top screw down just to where it's snug, but it's still movable. From here, all you're going to do is wiggle the motor back and forth until you get the gear mesh right. In order to tell if your gear mesh is right, you hold the pinion gear in place and wiggle the spur gear back and forth. If you listen closely, you should be able to hear a small click as the gear teeth bounce back and forth off each other. That looks about right. Hold the motor up against the gear cover, snug the screw down, make sure it's still correct, finish tightening down the top screw as well as the lower. Alright guys, our gear mesh is now properly set and we're ready to go out and drive. For more easy to follow tutorials just like this one, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.